Kentucky CancerLink is a nonprofit statewide organization that helps underserved families throughout Kentucky with cancer-related needs. Our mission is simple. We want to reduce and/or remove barriers to the screening, diagnosis, and treatment of cancer. Holly Davis was only 25 years old when she felt soreness and a lump in her breast. Her doctor told her she had breast cancer.
And I was just in complete shock. I just looked at my husband and the tears started to well up in my eyes, and I couldn't hear anything. Everything just, it's like I was out of my body. I told my husband, in fact, that he was going to have to listen to the doctor and figure out what I need to do because I couldn't comprehend what he was saying to me.
Holly was already the mother of 2 young girls, and a third was on the way. But a doctor advised her to terminate that pregnancy, something she refused to do. The thought of not being around when her children needed her the most was difficult for Holly to bear.
As I was putting my girls to bed, I just sit on my bed and I looked at them and I just cried, and I thought, Lord, you've blessed me with these 2 children, third on the way. I know you wouldn't give me them to take me away from them. And in my mind, I was playing their weddings and their proms and them having their children and how important it is to have your mother.
Holly had a mastectomy and endured the rigors of chemotherapy.
And here I am, almost 5 years later, breast cancer free.
But the medical bills were staggering.
The biggest thing Kentucky CancerLink has done for me is helped us financially. From surgeries to chemotherapy to reconstructive surgery, I can't imagine how difficult trying to pay for all those things would have been without their help, and for that I will be forever grateful to them.
And what about the pregnancy she was advised to terminate? Well, Kennedy was born premature, but she's grown into a healthy young girl. There are many cancer patients like Holly who need help in their time of need. Kentucky CancerLink helps cancer patients in a variety of ways, including transportation, child care assistance, insurance issues, wigs and prosthetics, compression garments, mastectomy supplies, and help for the underinsured. We also help people with their cancer screenings. For several years, Jeffrey Johnson noticed he had rectal bleeding. His doctor recommended a colonoscopy, but Jeffrey was self-employed and uninsured. Kentucky CancerLink made all of the arrangements for his colonoscopy.
They brought me in, talked with me. They actually set the appointment for me with the surgeon, and it was all so smooth. The materials I needed for prep the night before, they had them ready for me.
The surgeon found 5 suspicious polyps, but fortunately, they were not malignant.
If CancerLink had not gotten me the appointment to have the colonoscopy, I feel like it could have cost me my life, and I feel like I owe a great debt to CancerLink for that reason.
Diane Bibbs was told she needed a mammogram and colonoscopy, but there was one problem.
I don't have a car. CancerLink was able to provide me with transportation to and from my appointments. They were always there in a timely manner, and when the appointments were over, they were always there to pick me up. Had it not been for them, I would not have been able to get the screenings that was vital to my health, and I am very appreciative of that.
Kentucky CancerLink also helped Marcia Chenault with her mammogram and colonoscopy. She really appreciated CancerLink's one-on-one personal approach.
The staff at CancerLink is wonderful. They helped me get all the screenings that I needed. They walked me through the things that I needed to have done. I can't say anything but good things about them. I appreciate them. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to get done what I needed done.
Sadly, children are not spared from cancer. Paxton Bloyd was only 5 years old when he was diagnosed with Burkitt's lymphoma.
You know, to be told that your son has the most aggressive form of human cancer, that it doubles every 24 hours. I mean, you just can't imagine how horrific that is.
After treatment, Paxton's cancer went into remission, but the day he was diagnosed, his family's everyday life was turned upside down. His chemotherapy had to begin almost immediately at an out-of-state hospital, and his parents wanted to be with him 24/7. They needed help and support.
Organizations like Kentucky CancerLink are so important to families that have experienced a traumatic and heartbreaking diagnosis.
But in order to continue our work, we need your help.
Well, private donations are very important to Kentucky CancerLink. They help us remain stable. We do have a few grant opportunities, but very few. And it is our community and it is our private donations that will sustain us and allow us to continue the good work that we do across the state.
If you'd like to make a donation online, please visit kycancerlink.org. If you'd prefer to send a check, please mail it to the address you see on the screen. Your financial gift will go a long way toward helping people all across Kentucky fight and prevent cancer.